Hey, what's up, GITV? What you were just watching was a little bit of gameplay footage from Battlefield 3. Now, if you recall from one of our previous videos, the Black Ops 2 inspired MP7, we asked you guys in those comments to put a gun from your favorite video game or movie or something like that that you would like to see in airsoft form. We got a lot of comments for the Battlefield 3 Carbine that's on the cover, so that's exactly what we did. And in our research and looking for the cover photos, we realized that we could do a little bit better than the gun. We could probably replicate the loadout as well, which is why I'm dressed this way. Now, before I go any further, I need to preface this video with two things. Number one, we could not build the loadout exactly like the front cover. We're an airsoft store. That guy is an operator made for real battles. He's got real gear, stuff that we just don't have. Number two, the guy in the cover is about 6.5 feet tall, 220 pounds of muscle, and he has less than 10% body fat. I'm only about half as tall and I'm twice as big and twice as fat, so it's just not going to look as awesome on me as it does in the cover. But without further ado, we did our best. Let's take a look at this helmet. This is the King Arms IBH helmet. I know he was wearing a Mitch in the photo, and we just didn't have one available. So we did the next best thing. We also got the Revision Desert Locust goggles on here in case I'm running into a sandstorm or something where I really need to protect my eyes. I also have sunglasses here that are much easier to wear when I don't need to have full seal protection. I've got the Shemagh that's covering up the wires for some of my comms, and that pretty much takes care of everything from the shoulders up. This rig is an OE-Tech mod vest. We have this vest available in numerous colors and manufacturers. We have some made by Pantac. We have this OE-Tech one, etc. We've got an admin pouch right up front with an American flag, an IFF flag. IFF stands for Identify Friendly Flow. Identify Friendly Foe. This is going to turn up with infrared light, like night vision and stuff like that. We've also got another IFF strobe right here so I don't get shot, hopefully by my own team. My push to talk button is here on the left hand side. I got the cords running to my radio pouch right in front here. We have a triple M4 magazine pouch right up front and center, makes reloading really easy. And we have 3 pistol magazine pouches for my 1911 that is on my right hip. Now, I know that the guy was wearing a Safariland holster in the cover photo. We have G-code holsters. They're made out of Kydex. I still have the hood that protects the pistol and keeps it from flopping out of the holster unwanted. And so it's a very similar holster. And this is actually my particular holster, my personal holster, so I really like that as well. And just for fun, I have my KWA Mark II 1911 with my pistol retention lanyard attached to my person so I don't lose my pistol. On my left leg, we have a drop leg panel. So far as we could tell from the photos, he has an M4 magazine pouch and a dual grenade pouch underneath that. We don't know if there's anything behind the M4 mag pouch, probably more M4 magazines. There is a little more Molle space on our drop leg panel, but since we couldn't see it, we didn't really put anything on there. We also know that he was wearing some sort of retention harness, maybe a repelling harness of some sort. We didn't have anything like that, even though we really wanted to throw it in. But what we do have were the knee pads that he was wearing. These are the Condor knee pads. For some reason, he's got one on his left knee, but the one for his right knee is down by his ankles. So I guess if I need to kneel down on something, I better use my left leg, otherwise it might hurt. Finally, on the floor, we have the Condor Elite Tactical Boots in black. I actually own these boots personally, not the ones I'm wearing. I own the tan ones. I use them for BVT3. I've been using them for the past year or so. They're really good boots for the money. They don't cost a whole lot of money. It took a little while to get them broken in, but once the insole kind of got molded to my feet, the boots are really comfortable and they've worked out really well for me. But like I said, this is pretty much the loadout that we tried to do. This is a Battlefield 3 inspired loadout. It's not exactly like the cover, but it's pretty darn close. One thing that we were able to get much closer was the gun. We had Frank, we sent Frank the photo and we're like, hey Frank, we want to build this gun. Do you think you can do it? He said, absolutely. We started with a VFC full metal M4. We changed the stock out for the LE style stock because I think the gun originally came with the crane stock, and Frank was able to wrap some paracord around the back of it just like the video game for our sling attachment point. This is a full metal M4 with a ready mag system. I'm not sure which ready mag system Frank used. We have numerous different options for this. ICS makes some, G&G makes some, and there's probably a couple of other companies that make the ready mag system as well. For some reason on the video game we have a Magpul M-Bus front sight and a regular arms flip up rear sight, and so Frank was able to do that, even though it didn't make a whole lot of sense why they didn't have the sights matching, but you know what, as long as you're putting bullets on target, it doesn't really matter. Also, to help out with optics, we have a hollow sight, and also to help out with our vision or being able to see, we have a Surefire replica M900. I believe this one is made by Bravo. Finally, on the very edge of the gun, we have a I think it's a Knight's Armament replica barrel extension. Now this is a 9.5-inch Mark 18 rail system by Daniel Defense, and this is essentially like a Spec Ops Mark 18. It's a really cool looking. Oh, one thing I'm missing is the rail cover, something that we saw underneath the glove. I think the guy's holding his gun like this in the photo, and we just barely saw the rail covers underneath, covering the rail up to protect his hands. So this is pretty much the Battlefield 3 gun, and this is kind of a close replication of his gear. We might actually end up selling this gun. We weren't going to sell the Call of Duty MP7, but you know, if we get enough interest in this thing, we may throw it up for sale and see if you guys might like to own something from the video game. And that's pretty much going to cover it. This is the Battlefield 3 inspired loadout and Mark 18. And we're going to do the same thing. So keep sending us your comments, keep putting gun suggestions in the comments, and we'll see if we can make an airsoft replica of it. My name is Tim. Thanks for watching GITV. Hey, what's up, GITV? My name is Tim. If you guys recall from one of our past videos, specifically the one where we built the Modern Warfare inspired Call of Duty 2 Black Ops. That's not the right video game.
Modern Warfare Call of Duty inspired Black Ops.
I don't know the video game.
Shit.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2 inspired MP7.
Let's say Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 inspired MP7. Is somebody knocking at the door?
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
I bet they have ruined something.
I can see it.
What's up, man?
Hey, do you have any special instructions for this mystery box, or are they all one-of-one guns?
The magazines are supposed to go with the scars.
Okay.
Same as the last mystery box.
And that's it?
Yeah.
No monster box?
Oh yeah, there's one monster box too.
Okay, well, I need that Excel file.
See if CJ can send it to you. He should have it. By the way, your fly is down.